All right. Hi, Scorpios. So we're going to do a Libra season reading, and we'll see what is in store for Scorpios. I'm also a Scorpio sun, so if you are a Scorpio sun, moon, or rising, this video is for you to see what is happening right now from about September 23rd to October 22nd. What does the season have in store for you? So Libra season brings the energy of balance and fairness and connection. This is a season about really, holding ourselves accountable to contracts that we've made in the past, making new contracts, really operating with a sense of fairness and integrity, working in partnerships, striking deals, making agreements. That's what this season is, in terms of the energy that it brings. Libra is also about beautiful things, that Venus love energy. So bringing in love, bringing in joy and connection and partnerships and relationships will be important. So we have the Libra card here at the center of our reading representing this energy, this season, being held by Green Tara, who helps us make sense of all things in life. So we're going to leave that with her. And now we're going to pull another karma card and see what other energy we're working with. Okay, so we're working in Capricorn energy as well. All right, so with Capricorn, we definitely have what is probably going to be a very productive season for us Scorpios, because Capricorn rules success and achievement, dedication, focused effort, hard work. So I think that we can expect that during this season, we're probably going to feel highly motivated. We're probably going to really be focused on goals and achieving them. I would assume and guess that we're probably going to have the passion and the fortitude and the grit to want to stick to achieving our goals. Put in the extra effort. Really be focused, okay? And I think it's going to be for a greater good, because I do think Libra operates in service to others. So I feel like what we are focusing on achieving right now in this season is going to benefit not just us, but other people. So I think there's going to be an element of service to this season for us. And I think there's probably an element of service to our lives on the regular anyway, right? As Scorpios, we're very passionate about what we care about, and we're passionate about people and relationships and emotions. So we tend to operate with that in mind to begin with. So now we're going to pull some spirit guide messages. We're going to pull a moon card and see what we come up with for this season. And then we'll get into some tarot. All right. So what do our spirit guides want us to know? So this is for Scorpio in this Libra season. What are we reaping the rewards of this season? Because Libra is about counting the harvest. This is a time to look at what we've produced, look at where we're at, look what we've done, what has our hard work produced for us, and really, celebrating the successes that we've had this year, celebrating the growth that we've experienced. All right, we're getting nourishment, water your garden. We need some rest, okay. And we're getting Star Keeper, cosmic ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. All right, so this is coming through loud and clear. This next month, Scorpios, taking care of our bodies, body, mind, and spirit is very, very important. So we're being told that we need to stay grounded. There's a lot of high energy happening right now on the planet. We are operating in a 5D consciousness, which means that we're operating with higher wisdom coming in. We're getting, you might be getting a lot of downloads, a lot of inspired wisdom popping into your head, aha moments, really new, true understandings might be coming in, okay? Because we're getting the Star Keeper card. This is about the fact that we have a really important role here. So those of you that are watching this, it doesn't surprise me that this is a Scorpio reading, because we are of, the deepest realms in terms of being a Scorpio. We are always ready to dig down deep. We're always operating with that energy of the Phoenix rising, right? Like the spirit of a Scorpio is really about rising from the ashes and working with dark energies and dark nights of the soul, because we know the value of the transformation. we bring a higher vibe to the planet. It is definitely one of the roles of the Scorpio, is to show the way, show people how to transmute energy, how to have resilience, and how to operate in the chaos and come out stronger for it. Okay. So when we're getting Star Keeper here, we're really getting this message that we're on, we are deep into our mission right now. The frequencies that are shifting on this planet, we're anchoring those frequencies. Our human life right now, our purpose is to receive the energy, to move in the energy, to hold it here on this earth and be a pillar of light. We're showing other people how to do it. We are showing the way in the way that we operate, the way we interact in our relationships, the way that we react to life and world events, the way we respond to the chaos around us. This is a really big deal. And we're being told we must take care of ourselves in the process. That right now, what we're doing, especially this season, I think it's going to be intense. I think people are going to be looking to us to stay grounded, okay? I think people are going to be kind of watching how we respond to life's events right now. And we're kind of setting that example, okay? How to stay grounded, how to stay in a place of faith no matter what is going on. And that's going to take our conscious dedication to ourselves, okay? Because we are on a mission right now to allow these light codes to come down, to allow the higher frequency to come down, to transmit the wisdom into the world, okay? Through our words, through our actions. This doesn't mean we're preaching. It doesn't mean we're doing, anything crazy. What it means is that we're really being true to ourselves and staying connected to our body and spirit right now. Because we're going to want to be operating intuitively. We're going to want to operate really from a place of faith. No matter what the noise is around us, we definitely want to be able to stay focused on what we know is the truth, because people need the truth right now, okay? People need the truth of who they are. They need to remember who they are as souls. They need to rise above the chaos that's existing on the planet. They need to continue to persevere through the massive shifts that have been happening. All right, 2020 is, a turning point year in our evolution and life cycles here on this planet as human beings. And we are a part of the team that's getting the people through it, okay? So who you are in your life and in your relationships and how you show up to your life and for your life is noticed by other people. So if you're someone who you feel the pressure to, maybe conform sometimes, maybe it's easier to just go along with the crowd and do what they're doing and think what they're thinking because what you feel in your heart to be truth is not maybe the popular opinion, or maybe it's just exhausting to always be of the light, right? And trying not to be affected. If you're an empath, which you most likely are if you're watching this video, it's hard to not be affected by other people and by what's going on in the world. But that's really what we're being told. We're being told we need to ground and we need to be strong. We need to be operating from a place of strength right now because the world needs us to do that. Your dreams need a practical plan. We're getting a full moon in Taurus, okay? So we're really getting a lot of work-oriented messages coming through. We are being told in no uncertain terms, Scorpios, that this is a season that we are on duty, okay? We are on duty. We are on stage. Just be here for it because we're being told that whatever is happening in this season is being watched by other people. Our reaction, the way we conduct ourselves, and the way we live our life. It's definitely important that we're operating at our best. So a practical plan, really getting to the nitty-gritty of what is it that you feel called to do, okay? How do you feel called to show up in the world? And then what do you need to do on the day-to-day, right? So it's almost like, ready? It's taking the spiritual, right? It's taking the divine inspiration, what you know is meant for you to be doing, what you're drawn to right now, what you think your purpose is right now, taking that really high level spiritual understanding and then bringing it down to being a human being, okay? So you need to bring up, okay, if this is my mission, well, what does that look like as a human on a day-to-day basis? How does that show up? How do I get the spiritual high vibe healing energy that I'm anchoring Okay, all that divine wisdom that I have to share with the world, how do I bring it down to the 3D so that it's digestible down here in the third dimension? Okay, how do I make people listen? How do I help open up their hearts? How do I show up and be effective at my job right now? And as souls, we're on duty big time. All right, so we're going to be thinking in terms of a practical plan, the day-to-day layout of what are we doing? What phone calls are we making? How are we taking our skill? How are we being of service to the people in our life or around us? How are we balancing taking care of ourselves, taking care of our spirit and our body, and as well as showing up for what needs to be shown up for, okay? Whether this is on a personal level in terms of your own challenges and mission, on that micro personal level, all the way up to the macro on a global level, okay? How are we taking care of ourselves so that we can show up and be our best? Because the world needs us, all right? So we need structure right now, and we need a plan. Structure and a plan. It's going to benefit us this season, Scorpios. We're going to pull some tarot now. Oh, yeah. We have the High Priestess coming in, the Ten of Wands, the Tower, reversed Five of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. Just want to move this out of the way. And the Wheel reversed. Okie dokie. All right. So first of all, we're coming out with the High Priestess. Again, more confirmation and validation. We are on duty. We are working. The divine wisdom is flowing. We are anchoring the light. If you are watching this video, you are meant to hear this message, and you need to not doubt yourself or the role that you play on this planet right now. This doesn't mean, you might think, little old me, how could I make an impact? You do. Your energy ripples. And there are millions of us on this same mission. And if all of us allow and open ourselves to receive what needs to come down, receive the guidance on how to take the steps to fulfill the mission we're here for, right? Every single day, opening ourselves up to be used for the greater good, okay? There is change happening, all right? There is some place, there's definitely a shift happening. We have the Ten of Wands coming up with the Tower. So we're shifting into something new for sure. And, as much as like the Ten of Wands always means like coming home usually in the tarot, but to be quite honest, I don't see that as coming home right now. I actually see it as embarking. It's coming through with an energy of starting off someplace new. And it's going to be uncharted territory. That Tower change, this unexpected divine alignment of change coming through, I, really feel like it's kind of like packing your bags and heading out. And we're ready for it. Okay, we're ready for the challenge. We're ready for the new. We're ready for what we came here for, all right? This is really about taking our magic on the road, taking our show on the road, really putting it into action. Wands is that beautiful, magical energy of manifestation and creation. And like I said, normally I would say the Ten of Wands is a coming home, but I'm really seeing this as an embarking moment right now for us. So this Libra season, I think, is going to be the beginning of a bit of a new chapter. We might not see this new chapter coming. This new chapter is going to be very different than the last chapter, right? The Tower comes in, rearranges everything. So where we're going, we might not know until we get there, okay, what it's actually going to look like. But we've got what we need. We have the wisdom coming in. We're being divinely guided. For that, we can be sure, okay? So we have the reversed Five of Pentacles, and we have the reversed Knight of Pentacles, and I'm just going to hold it up because all three came out together, reversed, the reversed Wheel, all right? The reversed Five of Pentacles to me is always about having enough, right? Because the Five of Pentacles is isolation, doing it on your own, feeling isolated, feeling alone. If any of you are dealing with that type of a vibe where you're really struggling with your independence, you're struggling with a belief that you can do something on your own, that you have everything that you need, that you have the skills, you have the knowledge, you have the intelligence, you have the resources, the money, the opportunities. I feel like there's an element here of self-doubt coming through. With this Knight of Pentacles reversed, this really should be a go-getter energy. This should be a pursuit of a goal, but yet coming up reversed, I'm feeling like confusion. and maybe some resistance, because again, the wheel is coming up reverse. So it's like we have this change happening. And the thing is, you know, we have what we need, but this change is happening. And I think that we might be nervous about it. Okay. I think maybe people are feeling a little bit on edge right now. If you're feeling a little bit concerned because you're like, you know, things are crazy right now in the world. I can't picture what's ahead. When is the virus going to end? When is, you know, quarantine not going to be a thing anymore? Maybe you've been out of a job. Maybe you have, you know, really just been struggling. I think there's a bigger picture at play with your purpose. And I think that the, you know, what you've been experiencing has taken its toll on you to an extent. I think you're tired. I think some of you might just really be battling anxiety, battling self-doubt. Okay. None of this energy is easy energy, really, but yet we have the major arcanas on either side with the high priestess and the wheel. And what you need to realize is that, first of all, when this wheel turns, again, this is divinely aligned. This is not, you know, coincidence, accidental, or any mistakes made. Okay. The wheel is meant to turn. The wheel is meant to move forward. And we need to be operating from a place of trust in ourselves and trust in the guidance that we receive. So if you've been dealing with self-doubt and you're just worrying, thinking like, oh my gosh, am I going to be able to handle what lies ahead? How am I going to deal with the challenges that I'm facing? There is going to be a change. Okay. There's definitely a change coming. We're going to get some more clarity on all of this now. We're going to pull in some animal wisdom. Even if you know, if you're battling feelings of worry, like switch over, you know, meditate, start practicing gratitude, because you need to align yourself with that high priestess energy. Remember that whatever is plaguing you, whatever is challenging you right now, you need a practical plan. This is a season of work for us. This is not a season of relaxation and play. This is a season of staying grounded, staying focused, taking the steps. So if not having enough, not having a clear direction, and fear of the future is a thing in your life, then this is definitely a reading that is validating those emotions that you're dealing with and those challenges, which we all go through, but really letting you know, like, hey, listen, this is a turnaround season, okay? This is a season that when you get serious and you make that conscious effort, we are guiding you, okay? And we will help you turn around the challenge that you're facing and get out of it and have success and achieve the goals that you are looking to achieve. You are destined to shift to the next chapter, okay? But I do see it as taking our conscious choice in the matter, right? When we are co-creators and we're manifesting change in our lives and we're manifesting our soul's mission, like that's a choice. That's not a sit back and relax law of attraction. Hey, I want to be a millionaire, so I'm just going to tell myself I'm a millionaire until I hit the lottery. That's silliness. The truth is that as co-creators, we have a job to do. We need to meet spirit halfway. We need to take the steps. We need to use our energy appropriately. So if those mental stressors are getting to you in terms of money, finances, career, resources, because we got this pentacle stress over here, if the money aspect is what's getting to you, you're going to be able to work that out. Things are going to shift, okay? But you need to take action in a way that benefits you as a human being. So allow the ideas to come in. When an idea pops in your head of, you should do this, I should try this, I should make this phone call, follow those intuitive hunches, because you're going to be getting the wisdom to go on this journey, okay? Whatever this journey of change is that is here for you right now, you're going to receive the knowledge that you need that's going to put you in the best place, okay? Yeah, like definitely we're getting some clarity here. Okie dokie. So we're going to come back over here to this High Priestess, beautiful card. Bring a gentle touch. Go easy on yourself, because we block the wisdom and the guidance that wants to come in when we are all up in our heads, doubting, beating ourselves up, making ourselves feel small, making ourselves doubt our self-worth. If you are somebody who is just really analyzing yourself and the negative mind chatter is bringing you down, like this is about self-love right here. This dear energy of bring a gentle touch is about self-love. This is about you taking a softer approach on yourself. You need to get your energy in a receptive state. That takes love, right? Receptivity is the feminine principle. This is about love and gentleness and nurturing. So you need to forgive yourself if you need to for something. You need to speak to yourself with kindness and compassion. And then you need to remember who you are, that you are a vessel of divine wisdom. You are a soul having a human experience. So while your human experience could possibly be challenging, well, not possibly, it for sure is, because all of it is, right? All of our lives are challenging. That's by design. We're not here to coast through, no matter how much we think that the ultimate goal is having the easiest life. Like, there's just no such thing. We are here to grow as souls, right? So whatever you've experienced up to this point, love on yourself. Okay? Be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Understand how important you are to this planet. Your presence here is needed. You are here for a reason. And when you are in alignment and when you are following your heart and feeling love for yourself, that's when you vibrate at an even more beautiful, strong rate, right? That's when your ripples in the universe are even more powerful. Okay? So definitely, definitely relax. Okay? Be grounded, meditate, pray, journal, whatever it is for you. I'm going to just put these over here because they're kind of bothering me over there. Whatever this is for you that you need for your heart and your soul to be at peace, that's something else. You also have the dove spirit here coming in for peace. Like, you need that, okay? Now, think on your feet. I told you that this was about a journey. This is definitely about embarking on a journey because you're getting the fox spirit coming through with this 10 of Wands. Think on your feet. Let your intuition guide you. Let your gut instinct. The fox is a strategist and he is clever. So while you are on this journey, whatever this season is bringing to you, new experiences, new ground to cover, guys. There is going to be new ground to cover this Libra season for us. And we have got to be on our game. We're bringing our A game and we are trusting ourselves. So that is why with this high priestess, we all have to stay in flow and in a state of faith because we have a mission here where we need to be operating at our best, okay? So all of the fears and the worries and the judgments or the resentments against ourselves or anything like that that's been floating in our head, we've got to clean that up. We don't have time for that nonsense. We need to release that energy because we actually have something to be very focused on. Now with the tower, we're getting grasshopper spirit. Take a leap of faith. Yeah, this is a beautiful tower moment for us. Whatever change is coming for us, this is a heart-centered change. Look at all that green heart chakra energy. This is a healing change. It is necessary. Don't be afraid of it. Okay, we need to remember this. We can't be afraid. So when the change comes and suddenly we have a before and after moment and something shifts this Libra season for us, a complete change, take a leap of faith. If you get an opportunity for something new, if you get fired from your job, if you just have something completely unexpected arise, go with it and go with your gut, okay? Whatever this means for you, remember this advice because it's going to have significance for each one of us in a very specific way. And we won't know until we know. So go with it and take that leap. Now, with that reverse 5 of Pentacles, we're getting the dove spirit. We need to put this to rest. Whatever this is, this isolation, this loneliness, this burden, this fear of not having all that you need, not being able to make enough money, have the resources that you need, we're being covered. We have the dove spirit, beautiful, beautiful dove spirit coming in, bringing peace. Peace to our hearts, relax. You're going to have all that you need. Why do we know this? Because this is coming in reversed. This means this worrying and these emotions are for nothing, okay? We don't have to live here in this sense of isolation and fear and thinking, oh my God, what am I going to do? How am I going to do it? We don't have to be there. Spirit's saying, put that away. We're flipping that upside down. Not necessary. It is safe for you to be at peace. It is safe for you to trust where you're at and trust everything that's ahead. Beautiful energy. Beautiful messages. Now, with our Knight of Pentacles reversed, dog spirits coming in. Be loyal to what you love. If you're confused about what your focus should be this Libra season, let it be what you love. Let your focus be what matters to you, what lights you up, what inspires you, what gets you going. Be loyal to your joy. Make your decisions from that place of joy, okay? And then with this wheel coming up in reverse, be playful. Yes. So Sandpiper spirit. So we're getting this loyalty, playfulness, loving energy coming through. Because like I said, I feel like there's this resistance to what's ahead. There's this fear about what's coming. And yet in this season, we're being told, no, 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 relax. Let this come in. Okay. Let the wheels shift, right? The wheels are shifting. We've got the wheel and we've got the tower. Okay. Something's changing. So let's just let it change. And while we're at it, let's have fun, okay? Let's believe in ourselves and believe in our spirit team enough to know that we got whatever this change is. We're going to be fine, and we're going to have fun through it all. We're going to let joy and play and happiness really be a priority right now, okay? Okay, we're going to pull some Oracle of the Seven Energies. All right, so this is a season of dedicated effort on our part, Scorpios, to really embrace the new chapter that is coming for us, and really operate from a space of understanding that we're in a karmic soul moment right now. We are here on this planet, alive in this moment for a reason, and it is really important that we are carrying ourselves and conducting ourselves in a way that allows the divine in ourselves and the wisdom coming down to be anchored onto the earth. Okay, so we're kind of setting an example. Well, that means we're going to take the challenges that we have right now, and we are going to work with these challenges. We are going to, if you ever read the story The Alchemist, we are going to show up for our challenges, and we are going to follow the signs and where it is leading us from a place of faith and peace and joy. Okay? And we are going to trust. And that, when we are in that state of faith and peace and joy, that is where all that wisdom and all that guidance will be coming through loud and clear. Okay. Yeah. Waking the Lion. This is awesome. So I love the, I love this combo. Check it out. So we have the High Priestess. We know we've been told to bring a gentle touch, love on ourselves, allow that wisdom to flow. And then we're getting Waking the Lion. This time that we spend in meditation right now, Scorpios, we need to do this. We need to commit to ourselves. When we spend this time in meditation and going within and connecting with our higher self and really operating from a place that is above the noise, a higher perspective place, our divine wisdom place, we are unstoppable. Look at that Lion card. Look at how gorgeous this is. This is solar plexus strength and confidence and wisdom and like I see through you energy. Right? This lion is like, you are getting nothing by me. I see the shenanigans. I see the insincerity, and I'm not playing with that, right? I've got really big dreams and goals. I am anchoring light. I am allowing my presence on this planet to transmute and shift the energy on this planet because this planet needs healing and I am here for it. So you will not distract me. I am going to do what I came here to do, and I know who I am. Wow, I love that. Okay, now this 10 of Wands, remember, think on your feet, Fox Spirit. We're going on a journey, friends. We're covering some new ground. We need to be our best selves, and we're getting, take a deep breath, okay? Stay grounded throughout the experience. Stay grounded on this journey, whether we are physically traveling and actually exploring someplace new on this journey, or this is a journey inside ourselves experiencing new things, okay? No matter what, we're going to take a deep breath and we're going to stay grounded. We are going to be rooted. We are going to be connected to the earth's energies. That's the energy being brought forth in this card. So while we are experiencing this Libra season, again, coming through loud and clear, we need to be grounded and we need to take care of ourselves, our bodies, minds, and spirits, because that's how we're going to stay connected and that's how we're going to get the messages that we need to navigate this season, okay? That's how we get our GPS coordinates all the time, is to allow our higher self to speak to us. That's why we've got to stay open. So with this tower coming through, right, this unexpected change, we got the leap of faith and a burst of magic. Yeah, guys, whatever this tower moment is, if something falls apart, a relationship, a job, a situation, maybe it's a mindset, maybe it's a belief system that gets destroyed. Something is getting rearranged right now for us this Libra season, and it's gonna be good, okay? Because we got the leap of faith and we have a burst of magic. Whatever this change is absolutely for your highest good. You must trust it and understand it's bringing magic into your life. It is bringing stuff you can't predict. You can't see what's coming, and it would spoil the surprise anyway, because this is going to be a good surprise, okay? This is going to be one of those things of looking back, woo, I'm so glad that happened, okay? Because that's how good it is when it gets here. Whatever it is rearranging for us is going to make us happier. So remember, we've been told, stop worrying, be at peace, everything's fine. We're getting the willing release card coming up. We need to speak and release or write our fears down. We need to consciously get rid of the things holding us back. So whatever this is for you, this fear that you're not good enough, you don't have enough, you're not going to be able to do something, whatever this challenge is for you, because it's really what this Five of Pentacles represents, is this challenge that maybe you've been dealing with for a really long time. Okay, this might be a challenge that you've just always had. It's like always been a part of your life. It's always been a worry. It's always been a thing, and you're exhausted from it. Spirit is saying, you're done with it. You're done with this feeling. You must put this feeling away. Get rid of it, because now is the time to just relax and to be at peace. So you have to choose to get rid of this feeling. You have to choose to change your mindset. When you catch yourself in this fearful moment, answer yourself back and say, no, no. The dove spirit told me I'm safe to be at peace. I am ready to release this fear. I am ready to release these emotions. I'm ready to release this experience. Show me what I need to know so that I no longer need to continue learning this lesson. I release what needs to be released, okay? Most definitely around resources and finances, whatever that is for you. This Knight of Pentacles coming in reversed, indicating I'm not sure what direction to go in. I don't know. What should I do to achieve my goal? Spirit saying, follow what you love, okay? Dog spirit, be loyal to what you love. And then you're getting the message that that is a powerful move to make. So guess what? When you choose to focus on your joy, make your decisions from your place of joy, take the job that makes you the happiest, spend time with the people that make you the happiest, start the business that fills you with passion and inspiration, spread the words, write the words, speak the words that inspire you and inspire others. Like, you have to make joy your like North Star, okay? Because when you do, massive rewards will be coming. A powerful move. There will be abundance, there will be growth, there will be magic, but you have to choose your joy, and you have to be loyal to yourself and to your heart. That's important, right? A dog demonstrates loyalty. This is about loyalty to yourself. That resistance to change, that resistance, this wheel reversed, we were told, hey, relax, just play, be playful, have more joy. We're getting body and soul coming up with that, okay? Body and soul. This is actually healthy, okay? There's something going on here with health. There is something going on where we need to be balancing our energy in a more consciously chosen way, right? Our dreams need a practical plan. Well, does that include your nutrition and your exercise and your physical connection to your body? Because if your instincts, if your gut is telling you, yes, that this has to do with your physical health, that when you align yourself in a more physically healthy way, you are going to be able to move forward into the next chapter. There's something going on here with health that needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed through joy and love, okay? Being playful, body and soul. You need to keep your vibe high. You need to keep your vibe, you know, like really seriously being dedicated to joy and a high vibration, okay? Low vibe thoughts of fear, of victim mentality, of resentment over things not being the way you want them to be. Like, if any of that comes up this month, definitely shift your focus into gratitude and joy. Find the good. This is very important, okay? Because remember, we're working in Capricorn energy. We have to consciously choose this month how we approach and show up for our life. We really are here, you know, and I'm just going to show you these cards because they just do represent the same idea to me. Look at the energy around the lion, especially with the way these like triangles are in his mane up there. Like we have the sacred geometry. And then if you look at the Star Keeper card, we are anchoring in light, okay? This is a big deal. Whatever goes on in our lives this month, it isn't just for us on a personal level, it's for the greater good as well, okay? It is because what we're learning and what we're working on is part of our soul's mission, all right? Okay, I'm gonna pull some advice now. Okay, Scorpios, this is a big message. It's a powerful message. You know, it's definitely beautiful because I think by the end of this Libra season, I would say by the 3/4 of the way through October, right? Libra season ends on October 22nd. By the time we get into our season, because we're coming up next, we are going to feel, I think, very powerful in who we are and in our mission and how we're showing up in the world. I think we're going to feel just, you know, our voice is going to be louder. Our wisdom will be coming in clearer and more often. I think we are definitely getting attuned to a new frequency during this season. There's just no doubt about it. So, first piece of advice, travel. Yeah. Okay. Well, this came up, right? Because that 10 of Wands, I said we're embarking on something new. An upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So definitely, if you have been kicking around the idea of traveling and going somewhere, you're getting validation. And connect with nature. Yep. Again, 2 ideas that have already come through here. Connect with nature. You're rejuvenated and inspired by spending time outdoors. And remember, we did get water your garden, right? Be grounded, rest, be nourished. Nature is going to play a role. This is what's going to keep us grounded. There is so much energy that we're transmuting right now and during Libra season that it's really important that we allow Mother Earth to help us as we integrate and assimilate to the energy that's coming in and all that is shifting inside of us, because it's definitely shifting inside of us. We are journeying. If you are journeying physically, know that it's safe to do so. If we are journaling journeying spiritually, understand that like this is a divinely aligned time in our life and it is a time of growth. Okay. There will be new discoveries made in whatever capacity we are journeying in. It does not matter. Okay. Now I'm asking Spirit for 2 archetypes of service. So these archetypes are, aspects of our thinking, our routines, our habits, our behaviors, the way we show up in relationships. These aspects are neither good nor bad. We can use them in a high vibration or a lower vibration, the light or the shadow. So what I'm asking for right now is for Spirit to give us 2 archetypes that we can work with this Libra season, Scorpios, that will benefit us, that will help us integrate this new energy, that will help us anchor these new light codes and all the divine wisdom that's coming down. And not only for the sake of the globe and everyone on it, but for us, for ourselves, for our own human life experience right now. It's a big month. Okay, we got 1 coming out there, and we'll pull 1 more, and we'll see what we have. We're getting Mother and Messiah. Holy moly. These are really powerful archetypes, okay? So Mother, nurturance, patience, unconditional love, joy in giving birth to life. Beautiful. So we want to mother ourselves this month, Scorpios. This is about taking care and nurturing. And remember, we already got nurture, right? Water your garden has first word on here, nourishment, okay? We need to nurture. We need to feed. We need to feed our souls, bodies, minds, spirits with messages of love and just being taken care of. Okay, we need to take care of ourselves. This is an important thing for us this month. So we want to understand that we need to be mothered and we may be mothering, okay? This is a double-edged thing here where on the one hand it's personal and on the other it's our act of service. Mothering other people. This could be, showing up in your life as a mother. This could be in the way that you serve. You could be somebody who takes care of others, takes care of children maybe. It could be in the fact that you're birthing a new idea, okay? There's something you're bringing to the planet that the planet needs right now. You're giving life to it. You're allowing this wisdom to come down. It's coming down through you. So this is something to be honored. This energy of being a mother this month is not about necessarily being a human mother, but it's about really allowing life and creation to happen through you, okay? Now the Messiah, serving humanity with humility. So yeah, you know, I'm a Scorpio too. I don't want to brag, but I think we're kind of a big deal this month. This month, this Libra season, Scorpios, we are totally on duty. Okay? The world needs us. Your people need you. You need you, right? And it's no small thing. This is nothing to be dismissed. See this? This is us this month. We are anchoring light codes and we are working our little spirit butts off. Recognize what you're doing, honor what you're doing, honor yourself, love yourself enough to take care of yourself this month. Okay, final 2 cards that I'm going to, or actually I'm just going to pull 1. Final card is going to be a blind spot. This is something that, Spirit, I'm going to ask, what is a blind spot for us? What is a way that we are behaving or thinking, an energy that we are working with that we are unaware of is actually could be causing us problems, okay? So we want to bring awareness to this blind spot. We want to see what we're missing, because when we can see what we're missing, we can then address it and things will go more smoothly, okay? Just like a blind spot when you're driving, you don't want to have a blind spot. Could get into a car accident. It could mess you up. You hit something you didn't know was there, right? So this blind spot, whoa, everybody's falling out here. There's no way we're pulling 15 cards, so that's not happening. One more shuffle. This blind spot is tripping us up and we don't even know it. So we got number 51. I'm going to read from the book and let you know what that means, because this is a sigil. This is a shape. This was channeled information. All right, so number 51, I'll hold it up when I read it to you because you want to look at this sigil and allow your subconscious to absorb the energy here. While I read to you what this blind spot is for us, I want you to think about, what does this mean in your life? If you've drawn this sigil in this situation, it is a belief that you are not seeing clearly enough that is in charge of you at this time. There's nothing more dangerous than a belief. A belief is a cognitive bias. A belief can cause someone to start a war, kill themselves, ruin a relationship, never go for what they really want, or do all the wrong things for themselves or someone else, thinking that what they're doing is right. This list goes on and on. If a thought is repeated often enough, we usually end up believing it to be true. We adopt beliefs from people who adopted those beliefs from other people, who adopted them from other people. With so many of our beliefs, we do not even know their origins. We don't actually know if the beliefs we hold are accurate or not. And we tend to believe things because many other people do. We construct beliefs due to our experiences. These beliefs are stories we tell ourselves to make sense of things. But yet again, we don't know whether or not these beliefs are accurate, and yet we live our lives according to them. We also tend to search for and only see information that confirms the beliefs we already have. We hold on to beliefs long after they have been disproven. If we are presented with 2 ideas, one that is difficult to understand and process, and one that is easy to understand and process, we tend to believe that the idea that is true is the one that is easier to understand and process, because if it is easier to understand and process, it must be true. This means so much misinformation abounds in our lives, and we are operating in such a cognitively limited way that we often cannot see the truth of a given situation. When you're in a situation that's causing you to experience strong negative emotion, you have the perfect opportunity to discover your negative core beliefs. You can do this by chasing every statement you have with 2 questions. Why would that be a bad thing? And what would it mean if it were true? For example, you may be in a situation where you're afraid of failing at something. The statement, "I'm afraid I will fail," is not the core belief. It's an emotional reaction to the actual core belief. You can drill down to find the core belief by asking, why would failing be a bad thing? The answer may be, I will look stupid. Then you ask yourself, why would looking stupid be a bad thing? The answer may be, other people will think I'm stupid. Then ask yourself, why would other people thinking I'm stupid be a bad thing? The answer may be, I will be rejected. And then ask, what would being rejected mean to me if that were true? The answer may be I'll feel worthless and be alone. Then ask why would feel worthless and being alone be a bad thing? And the answer may be I will never be happy if I am alone. Then link the first statement to the last to see the belief clearly that is currently at play. In this scenario, it would be if I fail, I will never be happy because I will be alone. The negative core belief in this case is I will never be happy if I am alone. And the link is if I fail, I will never be happy because I will be alone. You've chased down the root of why you're afraid of failing. Often there is more than one layer to a core belief, and it is different for different people. So another person might have the same fear of failing, but they might hold a very different core belief behind it. When you find a core belief within yourself, the belief itself may often sound totally illogical to you. It may even seem ridiculous to your logical mind. It's good when you have this reaction to a core belief because it means that it'll be easier to start to introduce thoughts that are the opposite of that belief. It's easier to talk oneself out of a belief that seems ridiculous than one that makes sense. But you must realize that even though it seems ridiculous, it has been a belief of yours, and it has rendered physical manifestations to match it. So it's a core belief that is affecting you greatly and preventing you from feeling good. So this sigil is telling us, and that was a lot to read. I continued to read because I feel like that was a really valuable explanation. And to be honest, it goes on for another page and a half. But I'm not going to continue to read it because that's just a lot to read. It's about our core beliefs, guys. So here's the deal. There's some beliefs that we're each operating with that are holding us back, okay? And they're deep-rooted beliefs. There are things that we've been conditioned to believe are true about ourselves and about the world. So what Spirit is saying with this blind spot card is that we need to really analyze the root of why we feel the way that we feel. Okay, so like let's take, for example, this Five of Pentacles stress that we have in terms of having enough money, having enough resources, feeling alone, feeling like, that scarcity or poverty mindset is always a problem for us, okay? Then what is the core belief that's creating this situation in your life? What is the core belief about not having enough, about being all alone? Where is it really coming from? It's about, I think this month is going to ask us to get to the bottom of something that has taken a lot of life force away from us. Okay, this is a belief, and maybe there's more than one belief that needs to be released. Okay, remember that blind spot is telling us that there's something hanging us up. There's something that's potentially going to cause more challenges in our life, and it's saying that it's our beliefs. Okay, so go ahead and screenshot this if you want, because the thing about this deck, this blind spot oracle deck, is that this symbol, this sigil, number 51 with this symbol, this is going to work on a subconscious level to help bring those limiting beliefs that are messing you up to the light, okay? This symbol by itself is actually enough to trigger this type of self-reflection where this can come to the surface. So don't be surprised this Libra season if you discover something about yourself that you realize, you know what, I'm going to choose to no longer believe that anymore. I am no longer going to believe that I don't have enough. I'm no longer going to, and that's what it's all about. It did come up reversed. Remember, this is the belief of I don't have enough. This is knowing I have enough. Okay, this reversal is I know I have enough. I know I'm always going to have everything that I need provided to me, for me. That will always be there. Okay, I will always have a solution to every problem. I will always have the money that I need. I will always have the resources and the help that I need. I don't have to worry, right? Spirit's saying it is time for us to be at peace. So I really think that this belief that you have, when you work through this and when you consciously choose to say and answer, right? When this belief pops into our head, say, oh, I recognize you. I recognize you. You've been around for a long time, but I'm choosing to no longer believe you. I have enough. I have all that I need. I am so grateful that every need I have is always met, right? And allow that peace to settle into your heart that you don't have to fear anymore and let go of that core belief. It is definitely time. And that in itself, that work that we put in this month to transmute that belief for ourselves, that is the work that we're here to be doing. For every one of us that bust through a lie that we've been conditioned to believe about ourselves or about the world, that means we have weakened that energy that is untrue. It's pretty cool. Okay, well, Scorpios, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Remember to stay grounded, take care of yourself physically, mentally, spiritually, have faith in yourself, figure out what the core belief is that you need to get out of your zone and really be done with, because you are, you're here to serve this month. You're here to serve always, but this is definitely a big month, okay? So be here for it. Trust in the wisdom that comes down. Spread your light, shine your light, spread your love. Remember that you are working with the archetype of the servant Messiah and the mother. So have compassion for the people around you. Accept people for who they are. Accept yourself for who you are. Allow the earth to bring your body peace, but again, balance it with that practicality of conscious choice every day to serve and to anchor the light. I mean, wow, what a big reading. Thank you so much for watching, Scorpio. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, turn on the notification bell to see more videos like this. And I hope that you have a beautiful Libra season, and that in 1 month from now, you are a way more kick butt version of yourself, if that's even possible to be, because in my opinion, Scorpios are pretty kick-ass to begin with. I guess I'm biased though, right? So thanks so much. I wish you all the best. Take care.